Hello everyone, this is Siddhant who is presenting today's new video titled The Burning of Lanka. In this video, basically, I'm going to narrate a story or I'm going to try to explain the scenario of that time of burning of Lanka, of in which Hanuman went in Lanka for search of Mata Sita, and then in anger or due to intentionally they burnt down the whole Lanka. So I'm going to narrate a story or try to explain the scenario rather than giving an information. So, to start, what happened was, in Ram's order, all the Vanars started to form groups, a group or a team of 10 to 15 Vanars in each, and they decided to go in separate places or in separate direction to gather or find the information of Mata Sita, that exactly where they like who kidnapped Mata Sita, and if they kidnapped, where have they kept Mata Sita. So all Vanars started to form groups and went in different directions. Like a group must have went in north direction, then northeast, south, east, west, like that. All groups must have went in different direction. Then the group in which Hanuman were present, they gathered information from the sources present around them. They asked many people, they asked a few divine people by using their knowledge to tell where or who kidnapped Mata Sita. Then by various sources, Lord Hanuman came to know that Mata Sita was kidnapped by Ravan, and they have been kept in an island which is located in south, and that island was none other than Ravan's kingdom. Today it's presently Sri Lanka. So Hanuman took a flight towards the island of Lanka, and as they were son of Vayudev, by using the speed of wind, they quickly raced and took a flight towards Lanka and reached its shores. Then once they reached Lanka, they found out that Mata Sita was kept there, and they were kept in Ashok Vatika, a beautiful garden in Ravan's kingdom. And once they found out Mata Sita, they went towards them and conveyed the whole story, that how Lord Ram searched for them, how they met Sugriv, how they defeated Vali in the war of Sugriv and Vali, then how they met Hanuman as a brother specially, then how their journey of Hanuman and how they reached here. Hanuman conveyed the whole message of Lord Ram to Mata Sita in order to go and meet the Rakshas Samrat Ravan. Lord Hanuman, tried to grab Ravan's attention. They started to destroy Ashok Vatika and the areas beside it. They started to uproot the trees, to destroy the buildings, to destroy the houses. Then soon, by seeing that, a batch of small soldiers came in, and by whom Hanuman defeated them easily. Then a next batch came, and also they were killed by Hanuman, and they kept on going till that news reached Ravan's ears. Then Ravan sent his youngest son Akshay to defeat the ordinary Vanar that he thought who were Hanuman. But Lord Hanuman also, after a small or big fight and facing a much difficulty, also defeated Akshay. Then Ravan came to know that this monkey, this Vanar, was not an ordinary Vanar who Ravan understood, but was an celestial powered person. Then came in Indrajit, who fought bravely with Hanuman and at last used his most powerful weapon. Then Indrajit used his most powerful astra, the Brahmastra, who is the master of all weapons in our world. And then using Brahmastra, Indrajit tied Hanuman and took them to Ravan. Then Ravan questioned Hanuman, "Hey Vanar, who are you? Why have you came here? What is the reason for your purpose of destroying my kingdom?" Then Hanuman politely answered, "Hey king, I am just a messenger of Lord Ram, and I have come here to pass you a message saying that please leave Mata Sita with honor and ask forgiveness for what you have done, or else a fierce battle will take place and your kingdom will be destroyed. Then Ravan told, till now no one has been able to defeat me, nor Devi or Devta, animal or any creature, or even Bhagwan is still not able to defeat me. Then how can a human and a king like Lord Ram could even harm me? Then, in anger, Hanuman's voice started to grow up and they boldly said, Hey Ravan, I just came here to give you warning that if you don't leave Mata Sita with honor and ask forgiveness from Lord Ram, I am sure that you are to be killed. Then Ravan too angrily said, How dare you talk with me like that? And destroy my garden, and most importantly, kill my son Akshay. I will kill you right now. Then Vibhishan told, Hey king, please calm down. Killing a messenger is against rules. So please give him another punishment and please don't kill him, as it was against the set of rules mentioned at that time of Treta Yuga. Then Ravan told, Yes, I'm sure that I will give him a punishment. Then Ravan told to his soldiers, Tie his tail with a cloth and oil the tail and lit the fire to his tail. Then the fire was lightened to their tail, and Hanuman, with a batch of Ravan's trusted soldiers, was roamed to the whole city. Then, after some time, with a burning tail, Hanuman freed themselves and ran towards the main palace and city of Lanka and started to jump on the roofs and started to burn down the houses and roofs of the kingdom of Lanka. Hanuman jumped from here and there and started to burn the roofs, the houses and the palaces of city of Lanka, and soon all houses were burnt and they were on fire. People were running here and there and were thinking, which person is this that he is burning down the whole city of Lanka, that too in presence of our king of Ravan, our king Ravan. Then, with the heat of fire, as Lanka was made up of gold, by the heat of fire, all gold started to melt. All the gold plated on the buildings started to melt and come as a river to the ground, to the open area. Then soon the beautiful city of Lanka was now set to the fire and completely reduced into ashes. Then Hanuman once again, by taking the help of Vayu, took a flight towards the last part of India. So with this amount of information, this is Ridant signing off. Thank you.